We're back! More Christmas gift
Yay, these are
ideas.
great gifts.
This one is
Really.
called the Bible Cure for Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Diabetes. Diabetes. Okay. Health and fitness or something. Well, that's in, brackets. But anyways, let's move on to the reviews, shall we?
Okay.
OMG if you have diabetes. Get this book. I can tell you for sure in 2 months you won't have diabetes anymore, and that means no more pills or insulins too. Take back your life.
Medical and biblical information. The combining, spell it wrong, of the latest medical and biblical truths. It was like a glass of sugar-free cold lemonade on a hot day. I was able to pick up a few nice tips and lower my sugar. God is good and gave us doctors.
Okay, well then. Let's move on to the next product, because that one doesn't have that good of reviews. I'm sad about that.
Yeah, it only has 5 lame.
So let's move on to the, the ever so wonderful ore, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that one's great.
The next product is for those who are really, oh god, my dog's barking, to the ever so wonderful part if you really want to be poisoned to death, and die slowly. Where's the link?
What?
Where's the link?
Oh, no, I have to link you.
Yeah.
I'll say the first review.
Okay, but first we have to tell them it's
Mir-
uranium
What?
ore. Oh god.
Oh, uranium ore. Miracle product. I purchased this item and mixed it with my wife's lotion, hoping to collect on her life insurance policy. We hadn't been getting along, to say the least. Next thing you know, she's growing another set of breasts. I've never been happier. This product saved my marriage.
Oh god.
Boobies.
Oh god, where was the one with the cat? I'll find it. That one was good.
This might take a while.
Okay, there we go. I found it. Does anyone know if there's a cure for sudden tentacles? Oh wait, this one's called Despite the Fact It Comes in a Can. Does anyone know if there's a cure for sudden tentacles? The cat's huge and well doesn't... Oh wait, it's not cat food. I didn't know that. Okay, let's try that again. It is not cat food. Does anyone know if there's a cure for sudden tentacles? The cat's huge and well doesn't really look like a cat anymore. She still answers to Muffin though. However, if she rubs against my bare leg one more time, she will. Her new name will be Calamari. Calamari Damase. Okay, Calamari.
This one's good. Nice packaging, disappointing yellow cake. We ordered this after reading the recommendation by A. Chaluvi. Best yellow cake, A+++, would do business with any time. It arrived promptly, although the rest of the experience was a disappointment. First, the picture is misleading. Although we were impressed by the nice metal baking dish and tight-fitting lid, the picture is misleading. The diameter is only about 4 inches across. This was really much smaller than we were expecting for the number of guests we were planning to serve. The next problem was that despite the nice container, the cake inside was dry and rock hard with a lot of crumbs. This could have been a major disaster as we live far from town and did not have enough time to get another cake before the relatives arrived. We managed to take the contents of the tin with some extra frosting, managed to make a passable birthday cake. It's been a few months, but I'm just now getting around to writing this review since we've had some sudden and unusual family health issues.
Sudden and unusual.
What?
Sudden and unusual.
Yeah, sudden and unusual. As soon as I finish this next round of chemotherapy, I'm going to ask Amazon for a refund. We won't be buying this again. We did, however, have a better experience with Tuscan whole milk, 1 gallon, 128 fluid ounces.
I laughed. I lolled. I really did. That was great.
It was just awesome. You don't even know.
The next one, I believe is... Oh yeah, great product, poor packaging. I purchased this product 4.47 billion years ago, and I opened it today. It was half empty. Let's move on to getting some relaxation.
Okay.
Yes, and if you really want to be relaxed, I highly suggest this product. It is the perfect gift for someone, and it's very budget price. Very budget. Just look at that.
It really works. One drawback, when it was delivered, the capsule had no bolt on the outside, but I'm handy, so I installed one. I've been locking the wife and kids in the chamber from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. every evening, and boy, am I relaxed. This really works.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God, I forgot the other one we were looking for. I'll look for it. I think one was space, so I'll get that one.
What?
One about space.
This one's short, so I'll read this one too.
Oh wait.
Don't take on an empty stomach. This is way too large a capsule to swallow. After purchasing, I decided to stick with Valium for my relaxation needs.
Do not launch into space. I am an astrophysicist with an impoverished former Soviet Republic space program. After seeing an episode of Star Trek, we noticed that the relaxed man sort of resembled a tiny shuttle that, and would thus be an adequate vessel for carrying out, oh for God's sakes, people, cosmonauts for carrying our cosmonauts into space. Unfortunately, the craft exploded upon liftoff, raining death and relaxation on everyone standing below. Raining death and relaxation. That's great. We have learned our lesson, and we are now using aluminum foil and superglue to solve the problem of hull integrity.
Strangest car ever. I can't recommend this car. Yes, it looks cool, but I think I was bedazzled by the sleek white form and neglected to notice that they don't supply you with tires. I nailed on a couple of wheels and then discovered there was no steering wheel. This wouldn't be so bad since the engine is extremely weak, although it sure is quiet. However, I wanted to show it off on the streets a little. I found that if I gave it a little shove and was at the top of a hill. However, when I got in and closed the gull-wing door, wouldn't you know it, I fell asleep. As advertised, it certainly relaxed me. I was so relaxed that I woke up 2 months later in a hospital bed, and apparently with some minor brain damage. Overall, I'd say as a car it was subpar, really not much better than the Ford Pinto I was driving before.
Minor, as if he already didn't have enough with that. Thanks, Relax, man. This product achieves in $40,000 what was once only achievable through a clothesline and an army surplus blanket. Thanks, Relax Man. I feel so much better without the burn of a nest egg. Probably would have lost it in my 401k anyway.
Consumerism at its worst. It costs $40,000 to relax now, apparently. What happened to the good old days of alcoholism and pill popping?
A little too relaxed. Unfortunately, there's a drawback to this capsule. There's no drainage plug. I was using this capsule for the last 6 weeks on a daily basis, but I have recently noticed that it has taken to smelling bad. Upon further inspection, we discovered that the capsule does not have a drainage hole, and all my urination and defecation have backed up in the capsule.
Wow.
I am now unable to relax in the capsule because I can no longer stop thinking about why these idiots didn't add a drainage plug. That and you're bathing in, urine and feces.
Sexist products do not buy.
Sexist
I have
products.
Contacted customer service several times requesting my free neutering kit to turn my relaxed man into a relaxed person, but they have not responded.
What? Pretty cool, but it doesn't really get that altered states effect. I figured I would use this tank plus some choice pharmaceuticals, quote unquote, and achieve what that sensory deprivation like to call altered states. A sweet movie if you've ever seen it. If you've never seen it, apparently. Now, I do have a good bit of money to throw away, and that's the wrong way of throw. That's through. And I'll be honest, the price tag on it is considerably cheaper than the cost of being caught trying to sneak some LSD into isolation chambers at the tanning place. Anyways, I did hallucinate, but I didn't evolve. Also, you cannot fill this up with water because it's not totally sealed and the water will leak out. Also, after several uses, can cause damage to the Relax Man and the floor on which it stands. Aside from that, there's no good way to drain the water out of the Relax Man. So, this isn't exactly what I wanted, but it's pretty useful. Okay.
Wow.
Man. Any more?
No, I can't find any other good ones. Now we're on to our last product.
Which one's that?
The nickel from 2003.
Oh, God. I'll read this one. The first one is called... Where is it? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. The best $4.55 I've spent on 5 cents. I know that most of you are thinking, why would I bother spending 91 of these little guys in exchange for just one? Let me assure you that this is no ordinary nickel. After ordering my item, I found I couldn't sleep at night. I couldn't even eat because I didn't know what year my nickel was from. Would I get the 2003 nickel as promised? Would it be an antique nickel? Would it be a nickel from the future? As it turned out, it was from 2003. But the chance that I could have received a future nickel was worth the money. Oh, future nickel, I'll get you yet.
Be sure to read the fine print before ordering. Actual year may vary my butt. Imagine my disappointment when I eagerly opened the packaging and it turned out to be a 1999 model. At least get the right century, you con artists. Would you offer a 1962 vintage Cheval Blanc for purchase and then deliver some 1964 vintage Swell, a classic 1958 Corvette that turns out to be the 1976 chest hair and fuzzy dice model?
Okay, then. Someone's really a car fanatic, I guess, huh?
And a nickel fanatic, apparently.
I guess. We're at 10 minutes now.
Okay, well, we're pretty much finished.
Yep.
So, Merry Christmas and all that shit.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Buy these gifts.
Buy these gifts for people you hate.
Buy these gifts for your
That's why I bought it for
significant
Kish.
other.
That's why I bought
Especially
it for
the
Kish.
laptop wheel thing.